Good morning, everybody. Today, let us deal with the first set of 7 medicinal plants in your syllabus. So, the parts used, medicinal uses of these following plants, that is Terminalia bellirica, Terminalia ARJUNA, Terminalia CHEBULA, Withania somnifera, Curcuma longa, Zingiber officinale, and Cinnamomum ZEYLANICUM. One by one, we will discuss about the plants, their families, and the parts used and the medicinal uses of these following plants. Coming to the first one, Terminalia bellirica. Terminalia plant belongs to the family Combretaceae. So here now in this video we are going to discuss about 3 species of Terminalia. Terminalia bellirica, Terminalia ARJUNA and Terminalia CHEBULA. All these 3 are highly medicinal plants, and one common plant I can tell you of Terminalia genus is Terminalia catapa, which you can find growing on the roadside. The plant which is called as wild badam, or the red big leaves, obovate leaves, red colored leaves. The plant has red colored leaves, usually grown in front of houses for shade and as avenue trees. So all these 3 Terminalia belong to the same. It is related to that plant, and they are all coming under the family Combretaceae. The part used of this plant, Terminalia bellirica, this is a plant which is commonly grown in Shani temples. In Karnataka, in Shani temple, you can see this plant. This is called as Tare Mara in Kannada. So, Terminalia bellirica belonging to Combretaceae, the part used is the fruit and seeds. This is the tree, see, this is the tree. It is a huge tree. It is known as Bahera or Belliric or bastard myrobalan. It is a large deciduous tree common on the plains and lower hills in Southeast Asia, where it is also grown as an avenue tree. Leaves are about 15 centimeter long, crowded towards the ends of the branches. It is considered as a good fodder for cattle. Terminalia bellirica seeds have an oil content of 40%, whose fatty acid methyl esters meets all the major biodiesel requirements in the US. The seeds are called as bedda nuts there. This plant, these seeds have strong antimicrobial activity and antioxidant activity. They are anti-diarrheal, anti-asthmatic, anti-spasmodic, anti-cancer, anti-hypertensive, hepatoprotective, antipyretic, antitussive, and expectorant properties, which helps it to provide an absolute remedy for several health ailments. Antimicrobial means they act upon any kind of microbe, be it bacteria, fungi, virus, etc. Antioxidant is they scavenge the free radicals and thereby reduce cell damage. Anti-diarrheal means they act against loose motions or diarrhea. Anti-asthmatic is they act against asthma. Anti-spasmodic is against any kind of stomach pain. Anti-cancer, anti-hypertensive means it reduces the blood pressure. Hepatoprotective means they protect the liver. Antipyretic is reducing fever. Antitussive is reducing cough. Expectorant properties is it dissolves the phlegm, anti-phlegm, kapha. All these are the benefits of the fruit and seeds of Terminalia. In the traditional Indian Ayurvedic medicine, belliric is known as bhibhitaki. Its fruit is used in the popular Indian herbal rasayana treatment Triphala. In Sanskrit, it is called as Bibhitaka or Vibhitaka. So that is about Terminalia bellirica, belonging to the family Combretaceae, and the part used is this fruit and the seed inside. The next plant is Terminalia ARJUNA, commonly called as ARJUNA. This also belongs to the family Combretaceae, and the part used is bark, fruit and seeds. So in addition to fruit and seeds, the bark of this plant is also useful. See, this is the plant and these are the fruits. This is the bark. So this is all these are huge tree species. So in traditional Ayurvedic medicine, this plant is used to balance the three humors, that is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. It is used against asthma, bile duct disorders, scorpion stings and poisonings. The bark used in India is used in India for more than 3000 years, primarily as a heart remedy. This has various medicinal properties like antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory properties, antimicrobial properties. This reduces the risk of heart diseases, and it also has got strong anti-hypertensive property, that is, it helps reduce high blood pressure. So this is about Terminalia ARJUNA, which belongs to the family Combretaceae, and the part used is bark, fruit and seeds, commonly called as ARJUNA. Next, coming to another plant of the same family, Terminalia CHEBULA, commonly called as Lauraceae in Kannada. The part used is fruit, generally the rind and the seeds. So this is the plant and the fruits. Lauraceae, what I told you. So Terminalia CHEBULA, commonly known as chebulic myrobalan. Chebulic myrobalan. It is called as chebulic myrobalan. It is a species of Terminalia native to South Asia from India and Nepal, east to west, east to southwest China and south to Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Vietnam. So in all these places it is commonly found growing. It is widely used in the traditional medicine of India and Iran to treat diseases that include dementia. Dementia is loss of memory, memory loss. Constipation, that is difficult bowel movements, constipation, and diabetes. This tree is known in Iranian traditional medicine ITM as halile and halilaj, and the fruit is used to develop treatments. In Sanskrit, it is called haritaki and it is used to treat indigestion, gastritis, lung disease, obesity, impotence, cough, cold, asthma, vision defects, urinary tract infections, and hair and skin problems. So all these are the medicinal uses of Terminalia CHEBULA belonging to the family Combretaceae. So of the family Combretaceae, we discussed three species of Terminalia, namely Terminalia bellirica, Terminalia ARJUNA and Terminalia CHEBULA. Terminalia bellirica is commonly called as Bahera or Belliric or bustard myrobalan, and it has so many medicinal properties: antimicrobial, antioxidant, antidiarrheal, anti-asthmatic, antispasmodic, anti-cancer, anti-hypertensive, hepatoprotective, antipyretic, antitussive and expectorant properties. And it is commonly called in Sanskrit as Bibhitaki or Vibhitaki, used in Rasayana treatment, Triphala. Then Terminalia ARJUNA, it is used for the three humors, to balance the three humors, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and it is used against, as Bellirica, it is also used against asthma, bile duct disorders, scorpion stings and poisonings. And for heart remedy, it is antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, anti-hypertensive and heart disease, for reduces the risk of heart diseases. Then Terminalia CHEBULA, commonly called as chebulic myrobalan. It is used in traditional medicine of India and Iran. It is used for dementia, constipation, diabetes, indigestion, gastritis, lung disease, obesity, impotence, cough, cold, asthma, eye problems, urinary tract problems, hair and skin problems. Next, coming to Withania somnifera. This is a plant belonging to Solanaceae. Commonly it is called as Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, if you go to any Grandige stores, if you ask about these plants, you will get all these plants there. Withania somnifera or Pansari shop, they call as Pansari shop or Grandige shop. So there you get all these plant products, the crude powders. Withania somnifera belongs to Solanaceae and the part used is roots. So this is the plant Withania somnifera belonging to Solanaceae, your tomato family, Solanaceae. These are the fruits. See, these are the fruits and the part used is the roots, underground dried roots. So in Withania somnifera belonging to Solanaceae, Ashwagandha, the roots are used. Withania somnifera is commonly known as Ashwagandha, or it has other names also, other common names like Indian ginseng, poison gooseberry or winter cherry. It is a plant in the family Solanaceae. Solanaceae is otherwise called as nightshade family. It has proven health benefits. So the health benefits are, it reduces cortisol levels, thereby it reduces stress. It is used to treat arthritis, joint pain. It boosts testosterone and improves fertility in men. So fertility problems are solved from this. It may increase muscle mass and strength. So it is a strengthening product. It may increase muscle mass and strength. It prevents loss of brain function. So it is also useful in preventing the loss of brain function, and it improves heart health. So the plant, particularly its root powder, has been used for centuries in traditional Indian medicine. So the plant is Withania somnifera, commonly called as Ashwagandha, belonging to the family Solanaceae. The part used is the underground roots and the root powder. Then coming to Cinnamomum zeylanicum. Cinnamomum zeylanicum. The dalchini or chakke in Kannada, dalchini in Hindi. It belongs to the family Lauraceae. The part used is inner bark of stem. So you know what is bark. When you peel out the bark, the inner side of the bark, again if you peel, it rolls over just like a mat. So this is Cinnamomum zeylanicum, or the dalchini, common dalchini. The leaves are also used as bay leaves as a spice. So it is a common spice. Dalchini is a common spice. So what part is this? This is the inner bark of the stem, and this belongs to the family Lauraceae. L-A-U, Lauraceae. The botanical name is Cinnamomum zeylanicum. So cinnamon, this is the tree. This is the tree. So cinnamon, commonly it is called as cinnamon. M-O-N. Cinnamon is a common spice. It is used by different cultures around the world for several centuries. It has been used, and it is obtained, as I told you, from the inner bark of trees from the genus Cinnamomum. So Cinnamomum is the genus. It is a tropical evergreen plant. It has two main varieties, Cinnamomum zeylanicum CZ and Cinnamomum aromaticum. So zeylanicum is one, aromaticum is another one. The common Cinnamomum aromaticum is also called as Chinese cinnamon or cinnamon cassia, which is a little cheaper and more commonly available. And this one, zeylanicum, is a bit costly because it has got more medicinal properties. In addition to its both these varieties are used as spice. It has almost the same flavor. In addition to its culinary uses is its uses in cooking. In native Ayurvedic medicine, cinnamon is used as a remedy for respiratory problems, digestive problems, gynecological ailments, etc. Almost every part of the cinnamon tree, including the bark, leaves, flowers, fruits, and roots, has some medicinal or culinary use. The volatile oils obtained from the bark, leaf, and root barks vary significantly in chemical composition. So it varies in the leaf, in the bark, in the root, it varies, which suggests that they might vary in their pharmacological effects as well. The beneficial health effects of Cinnamomum zeylanicum identified are: it is antimicrobial and has anti-parasitic activity. It lowers the blood glucose, blood pressure, serum cholesterol. It is antioxidant and it has free radical scavenging properties. And it is used as a remedy for Alzheimer's disease, and it has anti-gastric ulcer effects. It has anti-inflammatory activity. It has wound healing properties, and it also has got hepatoprotective activities. So it is antimicrobial in the sense it is antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, etc. So it's got lots of medicinal properties. So these days more and more research is being done on this plant, and more and more activities are being found out. So this plant is Cinnamomum zeylanicum, belonging to the family Lauraceae, and the part used is inner bark of the stem is used as spice and for other medicinal purposes. Apart from that, almost all parts of this plant are also used. Coming to the next plant, which is Curcuma longa. Curcuma longa is our turmeric. Turmeric is Curcuma longa. Common name is turmeric. So Curcuma longa belongs to the family Zingiberaceae. Zin, Z-I-N, Zin, G-I, Beraceae, B-E-R-A-C-E-A-E. Curcuma, C-U-R-C-U-M-A. Curcuma longa, your arishina in Kannada, or turmeric in English. So Curcuma longa belongs to the family Zingiberaceae, and which is the part used here? It is the rhizome. What is rhizome? Rhizome is nothing but the underground stem. So underground stem is used. So you can see this is the plant. See, turmeric plant, Curcuma longa, and this is the rhizomes and the turmeric powder. According to Ayurveda, turmeric helps in breathing difficulties. It helps with breathing difficulties, liver disorders, rheumatism, joints pain, diabetic wounds, colds, coughs, and anorexia. Anorexia is eating less or not eating for the fear of becoming fat. So that is anorexia, a disorder. So turmeric helps in all these disorders. It helps with breathing difficulties, it helps with liver disorders, it helps in rheumatism, diabetic wound healing, cold, cough, anorexia, etc. In Ayurveda, turmeric is used to soothe abdominal pain, stomach pain. For that also turmeric is used in Ayurveda. In Indonesia, it is considered a traditional remedy, especially for strengthening the immune system. Even here in our India, we use it for strengthening the immune system. So these days, it has become a trend, turmeric milk, or it is called as golden milk, I think. So it is becoming very popular in the Western countries, but we knew it since ages in India. So it helps in strengthening the immune system and preventing infections and respiratory diseases. Turmeric root contains up to 5% essential oils. Curcumin and its derivatives, curcuminoids, are responsible for turmeric's yellowish color, and they account for up to 3% of the root. The most important chemical components of turmeric after curcumin are dimethylcurcumin and bismethylcurcumin. So this is about Curcuma longa, which is nothing but turmeric and belongs to the family Zingiberaceae, and the part used is rhizome. So you all must be knowing, even in your houses, for what all purposes they use turmeric as medicine. You can list that also. Then coming to Zingiber officinale, commonly called as ginger. So this is our shunti in Kannada. It is called as Zingiber officinale botanically. This also belongs to the family Zingiberaceae, and here also the part used is rhizome. Rhizome is nothing but underground stem. So this is the plant Zingiber officinale, the ginger plant. See, this is the plant, ginger plant, and these are the ginger rhizomes found under the soil. This is the inflorescence, flowering portion of ginger plant, and this is ginger, the rhizome. So ginger, botanically it is called as Zingiber officinale. It is a flowering plant whose rhizome, it is commonly called as ginger root or ginger, is widely used as spice and a folk medicine. It is a herbaceous perennial which grows annual pseudostems, false stems made of rolled leaf bases. And then it has got narrow leaf blades. Ginger can be used fresh, dried, powdered, or as oil or juice. It is very common ingredient in recipes, so it is sometimes added to processed foods and cosmetics also. It contains gingerol, which has powerful medicinal properties. This aids in digestion, reduces nausea. Nausea is the sensation to vomit. So it reduces nausea. It helps fight flu and common cold. It acts against osteoarthritis. It drastically lowers blood sugars, improves heart disease risk factors. It treats chronic indigestion. If you have indigestion after food, you can chew the ginger and swallow its juice. So to get cured of indigestion, it lowers cholesterol levels, prevents cancer, improves brain function. This also protects against Alzheimer's disease. On the whole, it fights infections. So the characteristic fragrance and flavor of ginger results from volatile oils that compose 1 to 3% of the weight of fresh ginger. So what are all the compounds present? Primarily it consists of zingerone, shogols and gingerols. So these are the chemical compounds present in ginger. So ginger, once again, it is botanically called as Zingiber officinale, belonging to the family Zingiberaceae, and the part used is underground rhizome. This consists of zingerone, shogols and gingerols as chemical compounds, the volatile oils. Ginger is used fresh, dried, powdered, as oil or juice, common ingredient in recipes, added to processed foods and cosmetics also. Contains gingerol. Gingerol has got powerful medicinal properties against digestion, helps in digestion, helps to reduce nausea, to fight flu and common cold, osteoarthritis, lowers blood sugars, improves heart disease risk factors, treats chronic indigestion, lowers cholesterol levels, prevents cancer, brain function improvement, Alzheimer's disease protection, and it fights infections. So this is about ginger. So in today's class, we studied 7 medicinal plants, that is Terminalia, 3 species of Terminalia. Terminalia bellirica, Terminalia arjuna, Terminalia CHEBULA, belonging to the family Combretaceae. Part used is mostly the fruit and seeds, and except in Arjuna, the bark is also used. And Withania somnifera, Solanaceae, part used is roots. Withania somnifera, Solanaceae, part used is roots. Then Cinnamomum ZEYLANICUM, belonging to the family Lauraceae, part used is inner bark of stem. And Curcuma longa, the turmeric plant, belonging to family Zingiberaceae, part used is rhizome. Zingiber officinale, lastly Zingiber officinale, Our common ginger that also belonging to Zingiberaceae family, and the part used is rhizome. So this is it for today's class. We will continue with the next set of plants in the next class. Thank you.